Hi guys, it's Primrose here with another YouTube video. I'm so excited to be back and on the road to making more content for you guys. Today we are going to be showcasing this dorm tour commission that I have made for this beautiful woman right here. Her name is Key. Look at her outfit. I'm obsessed with it. This dorm in total is worth $8 million. A mansion, very detailed. This was her inspo photo. And I honestly think I nailed it. I nailed the outcome. The vision that she had, we added a little bit of bedazzle. I feel like she was going for more royal princess pink sparkle type of dorm vision. I feel like it really does go with her personality and who she is inside out. So I'm really loving this build that I made. It was my first ever dorm commission. So my dorm commissions are actually open. If anybody is interested, just go ahead and reach out to me on my Discord, which will be on my captions. But without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and just tour this dorm together and let me know what you guys think in the comments. For the outside, I did a lot of sparkles, a lot of those twinkle lights with a lot of flowers to give it like that like ethereal feeling as well. I feel like that's also important. And keeping it pink, again, pink is like going to be the majority of this build anyways. And yeah, I think the most difficult part for this dorm for me was the windows. They were so hard. I think I had to do the windows like so many times. I mean, I feel like with building dorms, it's kind of like a trial and error type of situation. So that was difficult. But I mean, I feel like you learn as you build and you grow and your skills get better. So I think for my first ever dorm commission, I definitely exceeded what I needed to deliver. And I gave what I had to deliver. She loved it as well. We walked through everything, but without further ado, let's just go ahead and keep going. So for the outside, I did do like a little patio porch type of area where you can actually sit down, and all of these places in this mansion are usable, sittable, etc. So that's also like what's really important for me, is that I wanted it to feel like real, where if I make something custom made for you, you can still be able to use it instead of just like looking at how aesthetic it can look. I feel like it's important to also be able to use that thing or at least sit on it. So yeah, this is the outside. I am obsessed. You guys should see this dorm in person. It is absolutely breathtaking. And again, this is the reference photo. Honestly, I'm obsessed. I don't know what I can say. It is so big but so gorgeous. And yeah, I love the pink flowers. I love the white little deco flowers that I also added. I feel like it really brings out that diversity of like the colors. It's not like all pink. It's a little bit of white, a little bit of greenery in there, some beige colors to bring in like those neutrals in. I'm not gonna lie, I have seen a lot of people been saving this on Pinterest and like having it as like inspo or like a vision board for the next dorm tour. So I'm really glad that I did this for the first time. I haven't seen anyone recreate this dorm, so let me know if anybody in Royale has actually recreated this dorm. But other than that, I am obsessed, and I'm so glad if I am the first person that built it to have built it. I feel like I nailed it and exceeded it. So let me know what you guys think. Now heading inside, we have this really big grand entrance with a lot of sparkles. As you can see down the hallway, we are sitting down with the chandeliers, the twinkle lights once again, a lot of sparkles. a lot of shelves to bring in like that royal type of feeling with the wall moldings. I feel like that's very important. Lighting is a very big factor in this build because lighting either makes your builds or breaks them, in my opinions. And I love all the lightings that I have in here. I feel like it brings so much more life into this build. And again, like the royal clean looking type of feel it gives, I feel like it's everything. And I just can't believe I built something like this for the first time. Like, this mansion is worth 8 million diamonds. It was so hard, but I feel like it's because I'm such an organized and like perfectionist, and like I pay attention to all the details, so I think it was worth it. When you go to your right, you do go into the kitchen, and this is the kitchen. It has an island with some cupcakes on it, has a full kitchen with all the utilities, appliances. Again, to keep in that royal feel, I did go ahead and add those wall moldings. I feel like it's very important so it can help with the aesthetic of like that royal feeling. And then I went ahead and did the oven, as you guys can see. I added a coffee maker, I added a cake mixer, oven with some appliances on it, cutting boards. But again, going back to this island, this is a custom made island that I made all on my own with, I think, shelves and wall moldings, some handles, the bouquet flowers, roses, some cupcakes, candle holders, candles, and then those chairs with some, what are those called? The columns, those like big columns that you can use. And I think that's pretty much it. Moving on, over here is like one of my favorite parts. We have like this little like shelf or like this little closet area, and then right next to it we have a coffee maker, by the way, inspired by Lace. Oh my gosh, I love her. And make sure you guys go check her out too. She builds incredible designs as well for Royale High. And then we have this oven with, again, like the trays on it, the appliances, the fan, and the ceiling on top. I feel like it was very important to add that, again, because details matter in this build. And then I went ahead and added a cake mixer designed by me, and I added this teacup situation. I feel like it really ties into the whole Royale High, fancy royal princess type of vibe that I was trying to go for her. The sink with the view, I feel like it just gives it all and ties it all together. And this toaster is actually, again, designed by Lace. I hope I'm saying that right. What else? I wanted to keep it really like gold, silver, white, pink as the main colors. You know, greenery is an exception a little bit, but we didn't want to overdo it because, again, we wanted to look very classy and timeless and princessy. So marble was also like a really big factor that plays into this kitchen to give it that feel. So I'm really glad I did that, and I hope I did insert the inspiration picture she had for her kitchen. I'm not really sure if I did or not. I hope I did. But then we go ahead and go right across, which is on the right side of the first floor, and this was her inspo photo. We went ahead and recreated it to give it that feel, again, with the pinks, the golds, you know, those like shimmery, shiny sparkles everywhere. Again, lighting is super important. As soon as you come in to your right, you have this bookshelf with this custom made bench area that is actually sittable, which I really love. Again, it can play really big roles into like role plays or selfies, content, videos, whatever you would like to use the space for. I feel like it gives what it has to give. And again, the sparkles. Who does not love sparkles? I am obsessed with sparkles. You can never just have enough of it, right? Then if we go ahead and turn a little bit to your right, we do have another bookshelf with a lot of books, clock time, a lot of like office feel type of accessories in here, because this is her main office. Some frames, you know, like a teddy bear, some pens, notebooks. And then we turn a little bit, again, slightly to the right. We have our curtains with our windows to fit in like the theme of this. with a portrait that says Chanel, Dior, Burberry, Louis Vuitton, and Tiffany & Co. I feel like that kind of really ties into her aesthetic and who she is. She's just a princess. She's a baddie, you know what I'm saying? And again, over here, more windows with wall framing and wall moldings on the sides. I feel like, again, that gives it a really good feel of like royalty, luxury, clean, aesthetically, pleasantly, whatever type of vibes, you know, like it's just perfect. It's her. And that was really what was really important for me, to make sure that I'm delivering her dream door that fits her personality. I'll go ahead and give you a little 360 of the entire room. Now if we go ahead and exit and go right in the middle again through the entryway, as you can see, if we head back, we have this little waiting room with these two little side tables here. One of them does have a tea tray, which I think is such a cute idea for role plays, again, content, and it just fits the theme very perfectly. So I'm really glad I added this right here. And if you turn around, we do have a telephone as well to call Poppy, call any room service to your dorm, call your friends for a sleepover. You just never know. And I just think these little things are very important. These little details are what makes the dorm come to life. We go ahead and look in the back. As you can see, we do have these two Princess Royal chairs, golden theme color, with the twinkle sparkly lights in the back. With a nightstand, we have a candle and a book, and again the chandelier to bring out some more depth. And the wall framings, I feel like, were definitely important. The wall moldings, the columns. And when we go ahead and enter the left door, we do have our living room. I will go ahead and insert the inspo photo right here for you. This couch is custom made and I will go over it, but I'm just giving you a little 360 point of view. She did want, again, for it to be very princessy, classic, timeless. So I tried my best with every little detail that I added. The bottom of the decals, of the little details, the wall framings, the ceiling molding, crown framing, all of these little details really go into play and matter. For in fact, like these curtains, I feel like go really well with the theme. So I'm glad that we were able to add these curtains for her. And if we go ahead and look into this coffee table, we do have some chocolates, some teas, so I have some candles over the fireplace, a glass mirror, more decals, more wall framings everywhere around the room, and a beautiful carpet. We do have these royal princessy chairs, and I have never seen anyone do this couch before. Correct me if I'm wrong, but if not, please credit me if you're gonna go ahead and build this couch, since I did come up with it to my own knowledge. As of now, I've never seen anyone else recreate this before, but I wanted to make her this custom couch that gave like a old Victorian royal princessy couch with the gold accent. I feel like really ties it all together. I added some bed frames, bed covers, I believe, some benches, a lot of handle swirls in the royal high handle as well. And if we go ahead and go right across, we do come to the favorite part of the house for me, is the bathroom. I think this is the best bathroom I have ever done. I'm gonna go ahead and insert the inspo photo right here for you, and we're gonna start off right here. As you can see, we do have our customizable toilet, which is usable. Again, every little piece and detail that I've made that's customizable in this dorm is usable, seatable, etc. And I went ahead and added this toiletry right here on the side. I feel like it really ties it in together. I just added some candles with a transparent decal to take out the glass frame, and I added this romper on the ground, some music, you know, her little slippers, lots and lots of candles, a carpet. Again, this is a customizable bathtub that I came up with lots of candles, a lot of great lighting, and towel rack in the side, which is one of my favorite little details that I added as well. I cannot get over it. And we added this really beautiful heart-shaped curtain all over the bathtub, and I think that really ties it all together. We do have like these little swirly handles to give it some depth, like if you can turn it on and off. I feel like that's very important. And in the background in all the windows, we do have some blossom pink trees, which I feel like again really ties in with her dorm aesthetic. We do have this tray with shampoos, some creams, you know, for your shower, your body scrub, etc. And then we went ahead again, added like this customizable tray with some towels. I feel like I've never seen anyone do this before either, so if you do recreate something from the dorms that I've built, please don't forget to credit me and share it. Thank you. But moving on, one of my favorite parts is this sink. I am obsessed with this customizable sink. I did not add water just because I feel like realistically sinks are not filled up with water, and again I wanted to give it like a clean feel. And no shame to anybody who does put water on sinks, I do think that that's cute too, and it adds some creativity to their builds. But for this build specifically, again, we wanted to keep it very clean. So I'm really glad that it worked out perfectly. I added some perfumes to make it seem like soap, which I feel like was a great idea. Her toothbrush, again with the golden accents everywhere, it really ties in with this marble floor, the crown molding on the ceiling, again giving very princessy vibes. I'm obsessed. Let me know what you think. And if we go ahead and head again back to the center and we go to the second floor, I believe that this dorm has about 7 rooms in total. We're going to go ahead and turn left all the way and go inside to her walk-in closet. I will go ahead and insert her inspo photo right here. I did think that I nailed the inspo. I am obsessed with her walk-in closet. Very organized, very color coordinated. The lighting, the sparkles, the little details, it all ties in perfectly together. We do have some of her shoe collection here, some of her skirts in a rack in a walk-in closet that you can just open. And we do have this little 2-drawer dresser type of moment going on with a mirror, you know, some lipsticks, purses, some little things that again you would store in your closet. And we do have this little bench area to sit down, put your shoes on, you know, your guitar to play with. And then we go ahead and have this little area where we do have some folded clothes with again hanged up clothes like sweaters, shirts, etc. And in the center we do have some jewelry, one of her halos with a frame on the side. Again, the chandelier is very important to give it that again aesthetically feel of a princess. And I am obsessed with the outcome. I feel like this is absolutely breathtaking and gorgeous. And if we keep turning, we do have more of her shoe collection. Again, love the sparkles. We do again have another 2 dresser type of moment going here with her perfumes, her bums, another halo, more jewelry, this beautiful Hollywood theme mirror with some lipsticks and a tray. I feel like it just looks perfectly together. We do have a shelf moment going on again here with lots of chandeliers, lots of sparkles, pink, gold accents, a little bit of silver as well. It ties it all together perfectly with some purses, some accessories, teddy bears. It just, I'm obsessed. Like, it's gorgeous. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. If I did nail it, if it looks great. I'm gonna go ahead and give you a little 360 of the entire walk-in closet. It is as big as it looks on camera, which is awesome. And if we go ahead and exit out, we do come into the main bedroom, which is an open layout type of feel, which I feel like a lot of like mansion or like big places like that are royal are like that. Like, they're really big bedrooms, so I kind of wanted to keep it that way. I will go ahead and answer her inspo as well. And in here, if you turn to the right side when you come out of the walk-in closet, we do have this bookshelf right here that again I made it customizable with mermaid nightstands, some shelves, books, and etc. And we have lots of wall framing all over this. And we also added a bench area that is customizable and seatable, which was again one of the goals for this type of build. You can sit here, hang out with your friends, take videos, take photos. I'm obsessed. And again, more chandeliers. I added 4 of her halos, 2 on each side of her bedroom, and I did throw some pillows on the ground on the benches. I forgot to mention that. And we have again more lighting, which is always great. Pink rug, one of her puppies here, which I'm obsessed with. Lots of bed covers, lots of pillows, because you can never get enough of that. More twinkle lights, again a canopy on the back, on the top, in the front. I feel like that's very important when you want to go for a princess feel. We did add a dresser in front of her bed area, which honestly I really don't see people build stuff like that. I feel like this went well so good together, so I'm really glad I built this. I went ahead and added 2 candles to the front of her bed area with her dresser, just to give it more of that princessy feel and like kind of old Victorian feel, with a sleeping mask and some handles with the gold accent. I feel like it really ties it all together, and some handles all around the archway by her bed frame area as well, which again adds more to it, and her little slippers on the side, and some halos with some shelves, and I believe they're called wall framings or frame moldings, something like that. I added some of those to give it that accent to the wall. And then we also, as you can see, have a lot of sparkles going on, which I am obsessed with. And these halos are just so gorgeous. It just brings it all together, and then with the lighting that some of them give off, it just looks beautiful. And then we go ahead and go all the way to the left side, and we do have another bench area, which is also seatable, and a customizable bench area I created for her with her backpack, some teddy bears, some pillows, some hearts, some bows, some on the floor. I just think that really ties it all together, with another coffee table with a bouquet in the center with some blankets on the side, just to give it that feel and kind of like character to the build. And again, another bookshelf just like the other one on the other side, with some books, some greenery, and her little pens just in case she ever wants to write something. It's right there for her. And if we go ahead and turn completely all the way around from this door, you go a little bit to the right, in the middle center, right across her bed, we do have this Halo collection display center that I decided to make for her, with some of those customizable columns. I did add some makeup trays, turn them into gold accent with some pink, kind of be like the base for the halo. So you can see, like when I zoom in, it's kind of like it's sitting in it, and I really love that. It adds a lot of depth, a lot of character, a lot of sparkle, and like just bedazzling. Like I just think this is such a cute idea. I've never seen anyone do this with their halos before. So again, if you are going to recreate something from this dorm or any of my builds, please make sure to credit me, give me the credit for this, this inspo. I put a lot of creativity of my own as well into this build, and yeah, I hope you guys do love this as much as I do, with the rose handle as well, and the bottom area with again more accent molding in the bottom, and more ceiling framing all around the ceiling, because again that adds more depth and more just character to the build. And if we go ahead and go all the way to the last room to the left or right, whichever way you see it, we do have some dresses and mannequins, a lot of twinkle lights going on, some vintage curtains, a rug, another one of her beautiful puppies. We do have this display stands with a rug and some purses for her to, place at. I feel like that was such a cute little detail that I'm obsessed with. And some columns with some roses, again with the curtains and the windows, the candles, which add just great lighting. The chandelier on top also ties it all together. I will go ahead and insert her inspo photo if I haven't yet. And yeah, do you guys see the sparkle that these dresses give off? Like I'm just so obsessed. And when we go ahead and turn around completely facing the vanity, on each side of the vanity, I have decided to add lots of lotions and sparkly things like her jewelries, just to bring it a little bit more character and feel like, oh, this is a dream vanity walk-in room. I feel like this is something that really ties it all together with who she is. And in her inspo photo, I did see in her vanity section, she had lots of bedazzling, jewelry, makeup, sparkles going on. So I kind of wanted to deliver the same feeling for her. And that's pretty much it for this dorm in total. I am obsessed with this mansion. I feel like it's beautiful, and it's literally meant for her. Like this dorm was truly meant for her. and I'm just so honored to be able to do this for her. My dorm commissions are open. If anybody is interested to getting a build by me, just go ahead and contact me. All the information will be down in the description below. Hope you guys enjoyed the showcasing of this beautiful 8 million mansion dorm, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.